Director sir and Dean sir, a very good afternoon to all. We are pleased to invite Mr. Ankur Tiwari in our alumni session. Now I would like to request Dean sir to address the session. Dean sir, please come.
Thank you, Mrityunjay sir, for giving me an opportunity to express my views for today's Alumni Connect program. First of all, a very good afternoon to one and all present here during the session. And let me just brief you all about today's session, what the speaker is going to talk about. Hopefully, the session would be both insightful and enriching in terms of design thinking, critical thinking, and innovative design. Any design thinking process is a human centered approach to solving the problems. Design thinking is a human centered design. It usually having 5 different stages connecting with empathy, define, ideate, prototyping, testing. All these are being used when we are working out, when we are going to develop a product or going to work for an innovative kind of service. It is about ideation. It is about developing and testing your prototype. It is about defining and testing your business models. It is about making sense of the observations of the customers and insights. It is about to develop and to learn empathy building techniques. It is about interviewing your customer and end users. It is a human centered design. For proper design thinking, we should have proper critical skills, the skills that we need in order to become a proper, a successful innovator. These skills are very, very much required in terms of, analysis, understanding, interpretation, inference, explanation, and reasoning. And the most important critical skills that you must possess are decision making and problem solving skills. So we have to start with reasoning, analyzing, decision making, problem solving approach, and thereafter we are going to evaluate. If you look at the framework elaborated by Bloom and his contributors, consisting of 6 important levels in cognitive domain, which is about knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, evaluation. If you look at these 6 levels, we have to first go for remember, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. So these are the some important critical skills which you must have when working as a successful innovator or working in a design team, working on a relevant product to be developed and designed by you or some other kind of service. So this session is going to talk about design thinking, critical thinking, and this innovative design. Hopefully the session would be very enriching for you. And that's all from my side. Mrityunjay, it's over to you now.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to invite Mr. Ankur Tiwari to continue the session.
Hello to all. First of all, as sir said, my name is Ankur Tiwari. I graduated from IMT College in 2015, and after graduating, I joined MS Blue Star Limited air conditioning company as a executive engineer on revamp projects. And I worked on that company for almost 5.5 years. After that, I am now working in Colliers International, which is a facility management company, and I'm a senior engineer here. I overlook all the operations and maintenance part of the building and all the equipments which are present on site. Basically, as sir has said, that the design part is very important for individuals, but for that, sir have more better knowledge that he can provide with than me. But I would like to talk about my experience in the industry and I have done, what have I experienced to all of you, so that you can gain something from that, and hopefully you can succeed better than me in your in your chosen fields. So, as I've joined industries, there are some things which I have learned and experienced, which I think which will be very much important to all of you. Uh, like main thing is, after completing your education in the colleges, when you join an industry, that those industries, whatever field you join, those have particular skill set or particular knowledge skill set that is required for that field. So most important is to get those skill set as soon as possible, so that you can achieve much more in shorter period of time. If you I have done mechanical engineering, but I joined air conditioning company. So huh, I joined a air conditioning company for that. So I learned many. I have done some smaller courses, so that I can grasp more and more about HVAC and air conditioning industry, so that I can do much more in my job and be much more valuable to my organization, and achieve more in shorter period of time for myself, so that I can have a better growth. So like like sir have said, that in any job there are main two parts of any job. There is a problem and
in shorter period of
part of
time for
problem
myself,
solving.
so that I can have a better growth. So, like
Ankur, continue, Ankur.
Hello. Okay. So, like I was saying, there are in any job there are two parts. Whenever you are performing a job, there will be problems, and then there is a part of problem solving. But problem solving does not start with uh, like you don't. It cannot be started haphazardly. You have to first evaluate the problem. What kind of problem I'm having? What are the reasons for that problem? What can I do to solve that problems? For example, let's take a very minor example, that I have a pump and it's not working. So you cannot just start and open the pump, send it to a workshop, and done with it. No, first you have to evaluate why that pump is not working. What are can be the reasons that this pump is not working? What can we do to resolve the reasons? Like, maybe there is electricity shortage, power connection is off, so that's why pump is not working. Maybe impeller, there is mechanical seal breakage, that's why motor is running but pump is not working. Maybe that winding is short. Maybe their bearing is uh, jammed, so that pump is not motor is not rotating because of that. So first you have to evaluate that what kind of problem is that. As per the problem, you have to provide solutions, and solutions cannot be extra. Solutions have to be concise and precise for that problem. Like, if power failure is there, because of power failure it is there, so you will check power supply, you will check electrical cable, you will check power connections, all that is okay, and motor will run. If there is mechanical seal failure, you will replace the mechanical seal and motor will run. But it's not that if mechanical seal failure is there, you will overhaul all of the parts and then will as a reassemble and then start the pump. That will cost much more than the original cost of the running cost or original cost of the equipment. So you have to think of whenever you are doing a job, you have to think cost part also, because when you are doing work in an organization, you are getting salaried from them, so it's your responsibility to get as much as savings and as much as value addition to the organization in minimum amount that is possible. If you are in maintenance, you will have to provide maintenance solutions that are cost effective and that are to the point that can resolve all the issues which are at present on that time. If you are in production team, you have to think of ways that in which you can reduce the time of production, or you can improve the quality of production, or you can think of ways that may give some benefits to the organization one way or another. When you provide value addition to any organization, that organization sees values in you, and it'll be beneficial for you as well as for your growth. Other than that, in every industry, there are when you leave college, there are hundreds and hundreds of industries and hundreds of work operations in which you will be going. It will not happen that everyone will be going in automotive industries, or everyone will be going in HVAC industry. So you have to think, whatever industry you go in, first of all you have to make your basics solid. Sir was saying, design part is very very much required in any industry. Whatever industry you join in, design and drawings, those two things are always will be there. If you know how to read drawings, that is very crucial and critical skill. You have to know how to read drawings, how to get information from drawings, because all that information is needed in performing jobs. Other than that, to improve yourself, you can learn design part, how to design an equipment, how to design a part. But for design, you have to first learn what are the parameters of that part or parameters of that equipment. So whatever you field you join in, first you have to learn about that field. What are the requirements of the field? What are the crucial things which you have to learn to succeed in that field? Like if you join some chemical industry or paint industry, in that industry, main thing is maximum number of persons who are working in that industry are chemical engineers. Maybe you don't have chemical engineering knowledge, but to improve yourself, you have to gather that knowledge. Presently, there are hundreds and hundreds upon courses which are provided to the students now, as because of the pandemic, everything is going online. So you have to learn as much as you can in short amount of time, so that you can get as much as value of from your education, and whatever uh, time period you are given. So most important is to get basic skill sets for that job. And other than that, presently, like I am working in facility management industry. I think many of you haven't heard of what is facility management. So generally, facility management industry is based around all operation and maintenance of the equipment. Like in any building or any factory or company, there are equipments which are maintained and operated by a set team members. Those that team is responsible for operation and maintenance of that equipment, and that team is generally considered to be the part of facility management team. It's their responsibility to get all the equipments running smoothly, that so that on site there are no hindrances in any type of working, whatever work is being performed on site. There has to be no hindrances, everything has to work okay at any given time. So it's that team's job to do all those things, so that everything has to run smoothly whenever it is required. And facility management industry is presently a very large industry. There are many companies with very big names. If you search on online, you will find that. So that industry is also a very good opportunity for you all if you want to join in further your career in here also. And mm, that I think that will summarize whatever I wanted to say. If there are any questions or any other thing you want to ask, I will be happy to provide help on that.
Thank you so much, Ankur. I am requesting to director sir
Ji sir, no issue.
for vote of thanks, sir.
No issue, sir.
I think before vote of thanks, if Mrityunjay, there is any query from the audience or your side or Dean sir regarding whatever discussions here with innovations and all that. No? Ankur, I want to ask one very general questions. What do you suggest to your, I think here more than 100 students of Polytechnic are connected. They are listening you on YouTube live. So
Okay, sir.
what you suggest to them if they want to be a good, they want to be a good job after the completing diploma, or they want to be entrepreneur, or if they want to go into this field of the design and all that one.
Okay.
What they are supposed to do from the very beginning, the day one of the college.
Okay, sir. So
And one more thing I want to, Ankur, you know that Polytechnic students, they are able to, you know, that only Hindi. तो अगर आप हिंदी में भी उनको बताएंगे तो उनको अच्छा लगेगा.
नहीं सर, मैं हिंदी में बात कर लेता हूँ. देखिए, सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट जो चीज है आपके लिए, आप अभी आप एजुकेशन ले रहे हैं, आपके पास अभी 3 साल है. कोई लेटर एंट्री वाले आई थिंक 2 years टाइम फॉर आपके लिए भी है, 2 साल का समय. तो आप लोगों को सबसे पहला, आप लोगों को आप आगे करियर में करना क्या चाहते हैं, सबसे पहले तो आपको उस पर फोकस होना पड़ेगा. जब तक आप उन चीजों पे फोकस नहीं हो पाएंगे तो आपको आगे उन चीजों के फिर आप, कई लोगों को बहुत समय लग जाता है कॉलेज छोड़ने के बाद जॉब ढूंढने में. अगर आप अभी से फोकस्ड है कि हाँ जी मुझे इस इंडस्ट्री में जाना है, चलो आप अगर वो चीज भी नहीं समझ पा रहे, कम से कम आप क्या करिए कि जो कॉलेज में आप एजुकेशन ले रहे हैं उसके साथ साथ कुछ जो एडिशन, जैसे किसी को अगर डिजाइन में इंटरेस्ट है तो आप ऑटोकैड सीख सकते हैं, आप और डिजाइनिंग सॉफ्टवेयर हैं वो आप सीख सकते हैं. उससे रिलेटेड भी डिजाइनिंग करते कैसे हैं, डिजाइनिंग पार्ट होता क्या है. आजकल नॉलेज बहुत फ्री है, आप इंटरनेट पे सर्च करेंगे, आजकल आपको 1.5 GB 2 GB डेटा पर डे हर एक स्टूडेंट आई थिंक यूज कर रहा होगा. तो आप लोग उस डेटा का अगर इफेक्टिव यूज करें, आप यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस देखें, आपको बहुत एजुकेशनल वीडियोस देखने को मिलेंगे. आप एजुकेशनल पर्पस की बहुत सारी चीजें यूट्यूब से सीख सकते हैं. आप जिस फील्ड में आप इंटरेस्टेड हैं उस फील्ड से रिलेटेड, अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है आप किस फील्ड में इंटरेस्टेड है, आप अलग अलग फील्ड की इंट्रोडक्शन वीडियोस देखिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. उससे भी आपको नॉलेज मिले कि हाँ भाई मुझे इस फील्ड में इंटरेस्ट है. जब आपको पता लगे आपको किस फील्ड में इंटरेस्ट है, उसके बाद आप उस फील्ड में जाने के लिए पहले से ही तैयारी स्टार्ट कर दीजिए. आप वेट मत करिए कि मेरा कॉलेज खत्म होगा उसके बाद मैं तैयारी स्टार्ट करूंगा. वो एक तरीके से हार्मफुल इफेक्ट क्रिएट कर जाता है. कहीं ना कहीं बेटर ये रहता है कि आप पहले से ही उस चीज के लिए पढ़ाई आप करिए, पढ़ाई पे पूरा फोकस करिए. उसके अलावा आप डेली मेरे ख्याल से आधा घंटा 1 घंटा आप अपना जो पोर्टफोलियो, जो भी जिस फील्ड में भी आप जाना चाहते हैं उससे रिलेटेड जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं या जो भी टेक्निकल स्किल्स या जो भी स्किल्स की रिक्वायरमेंट है वो आप सीखना स्टार्ट करें. कहीं कुछ जॉब्स होती हैं जहाँ पे वर्बल स्किल बहुत अच्छी चाहिए कि आपको भाई इंग्लिश आनी चाहिए या आपको बोलना बहुत अच्छा आना चाहिए. ये मत सोचिए कि मेरी इंग्लिश जैसी नहीं होगी तो मैं कामयाब नहीं हो सकता. इंग्लिश इज अ वे ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. अगर आप टूटी फूटी इंग्लिश भी बोलते हैं पर आप अपनी बात सामने वाले को समझा पा रहे हैं, वो बहुत अच्छा है. तो आपको उसमें घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है. वो पार्ट ऑफ अ जॉब है. आप जॉब करेंगे, आप बोलेंगे, आप धीरे धीरे सीख जाएंगे. बट अगर आपके पास नॉलेज की कमी है, जिस भी कहीं भी आप कंपनी में गए, इंडस्ट्री में गए, अगर आपके पास नॉलेज कम है तो उस पार्ट को बनाना या उस पार्ट को मेंटेन करना बहुत मुश्किल पड़ जाता है. तो सबसे फर्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग है नॉलेज. आप नॉलेज बढ़ाइए. उसके बाद इंडस्ट्रीज जो हैं, इस टाइम पे बहुत सारी इंडस्ट्रीज है. हमारा जैसे IMT कॉलेज है, यहाँ से कॉलेज से प्लेसमेंट भी प्रोवाइड कराता है. काफी अच्छा प्लेसमेंट सिस्टम है. अगर आप उसमें इंटरेस्टेड हैं, उन फील्ड्स में इंटरेस्टेड हैं जहाँ पे कॉलेज प्लेसमेंट करा रहा है, वो ज्वाइन करिए. अगर आप इंटरेस्टेड नहीं है तो आप जॉब ढूंढ सकते हैं. बट उस चीज के लिए प्रिपरेशन आपको अभी से स्टार्ट करना जरूरी है.
ठीक है अंकुर, मैं इसी से जुड़ा हुआ एक सवाल और पूछना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि बच्चे जुड़े हैं. हमें तो पता ही है लेकिन आपसे हम सुनना चाहते हैं कि आपका MP का जो अनुभव है क्या ऐसा कोई अनुभव जो आप हमारे बच्चों से शेयर करना चाहते हैं कि जो आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है और जो कि एक कहीं पे ऐसा कोई पॉइंट जो आप लोगों ने गलती की और आपके जूनियर्स उस तरह की गलती ना दोहराएं?
सर, मैं दो चीज़ों के लिए बोलना चाहूँगा। एक तो जो आईएमटी में जो मेरा समय था, मैं लेटरल एंट्री का स्टूडेंट था, तो मैंने 2 साल बिताए हैं आईएमटी में। तो आईएमटी में मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा जो मुझे मेरे ऊपर प्रभाव छोड़ा है वो मेरे टीचर्स ने छोड़ा। जो मेरे प्रोफेसर थे, टीचर्स थे, उन्होंने मेरे ऊपर बहुत अच्छा प्रभाव छोड़ा। क्योंकि जब हम लोग क्लासेस अटेंड करते थे तो वो जो उनके पढ़ाने का तरीका होता था बहुत हेल्पफुल नेचर था, बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाते थे। और मैं उस तरीके का स्टूडेंट हूँ, सच्चाई बोलूँ तो मैं क्लास में पढ़ता हूँ, मैं घर पे नहीं पढ़ता हूँ। तो मैंने जो सीखा है मैं क्लास में सीखा है, मैं घर जाके पढ़ाई बहुत कम करता था। बट जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको मैं यही बोलना चाहूंगा, आप मेरी तरह थोड़ा सा अगर ना गलती करें तो अच्छा रहेगा, क्लास में भी ध्यान दें और साथ के साथ घर पे भी पढ़ाई करें। क्योंकि इन सब चीजों का जो वैल्यू होती है आपको नहीं पता कि आपको कब किस तरीके की नॉलेज की रिक्वायरमेंट पड़ जाएगी। जो आप अभी किताबों में पढ़ रहे हैं, ये नहीं है कि 100% उसकी आपको नॉलेज की आपको रिक्वायरमेंट पड़ेगी, बट हो सकता है किसी भी कोर्स की 5%, 10%, 20% आपको रिक्वायरमेंट पड़ेगी जब नॉलेज की। क्योंकि किसी भी इंडस्ट्री को आप ज्वाइन करेंगे, वहां हर इंडस्ट्री वाला जानता है कि आप लोग बिल्कुल ट्रेंड नहीं हो, आप ट्रेंड नहीं हो जो भी आप इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन करने जा रहे हो। तो वो आपके से हमेशा बेसिक्स क्वेश्चन करता है, बेसिक क्वेश्चंस करता है। अगर आप बेसिक में आप अपने बेसिक मजबूत रखेंगे, अगर आप अपने बेसिक रखेंगे तो वो आपका जो है वो आपको बेनिफिट करता है जब भी आप इंटरव्यूज देने जाते हैं। आप कहीं भी किसी से मिलने जाते हैं, इंटरव्यू दे रहे हैं, कहीं भी आप बैठे हैं, कम्युनिकेट कर रहे हैं, तो उन चीज़ों में आपको बेनिफिट करता है। क्योंकि इन दी एंड आप एज अ फ्रेशर इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, कोई आपसे ये उम्मीद नहीं करता कि आप जाके आपको रॉकेट साइंस आनी चाहिए, बट ये उम्मीद करता है कि हाँ भाई आपको पावर का फॉर्मूला पता होना चाहिए। तो
Yes, it is a old dialogue. I think I given to you in your class that nobody expect from you the rocket science, but definitely they expect that what are the basics, fundamentals of their branch. So I think this was a very nice discussion through the Ankur Tiwari. And as you said, you were impressed from your teachers. But I think IMT College of Polytechnic is also impressed from you, Ankur, being the part of IMT College of Polytechnic as an alumni. You were
Thank you.
always sincere, dedicated towards your education. I remember that your placement was given by the college, was
Yes,
very
right.
high placement, very good placements. And you are doing a good progress in your career. So with hope that your progress will be continue, and all the best from our side. I say thank you to the organizers for organizing these sessions for the alumni platform. And we are always, that enthusiastic and always want to be connected with our alumni. So we have one platform, Alma Sign, for the alumni, where you can share your experience, where you can discuss your problems, and you can expect much more from our side. We are planning so many things for alumni in futures. So we are always treat you as our part of family, IMT family. And it is a good thing for the alumni side also that you also treat our as a IMT as a Parivar member. So I thanks to each and everyone, Dr. Bhaskar Gupta, Dean Academic Sir, Mrityunjay Kumar, the organizer. Last but not least, I thanks to my IT team who always ready to support for organizing such online sessions to connect our alumni or our speakers with our students. The session was really useful, fruitful for everyone. So thank you everybody for attending the sessions. Over to you, Mrityunjay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ankur.
Thank you, Anand.